This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From deep, it's Evans. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The run inside, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down to the air. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Hoffman. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Using his legs, it's Scott. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a 1st down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
On the run, it's Pringle. Inside the 45. On the move is the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. play action on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires on the move. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
Up. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Miami. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he puts through the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Looking for space. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater. Still early in the game after that incompletion, setting up 4th down. You are trailing, but do you want to get aggressive? Do you want to play it safe? Does this thing get out of hand? Those are all questions and factors that are swirling around this head coach's mind now.
They boot it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. first snap of this drive will come from the 46. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field. Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Lofton. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Running inside, it's Scott. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Moving out to the right. Got his man down. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events. With the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that...
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Mensah. Right down the middle. Out wide right, it's Vaughn. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Canes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Trying to run, it's Pringle. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They're all over him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Shoots it to the left. That's caught, it's Huffman. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his target. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Wants to throw again. Left side is Acker. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. touchdown.
You know it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Play action on first down. Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. When the defense loses you like that, you have to find a way to make sure the quarterback sees you.
Man, I guess that's waving your arms. Hey, I'm open. I never really understood that because I never feel like you're running as fast, but he got by the defense. Quarterback gets...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, NC State. Took it all the way back to the house.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking a pick six all the way to the house, that could really end up costing.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring.
Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he added the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Rolling right and going deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
From the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
I don't know if I'm at the gun when you get back.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return. It really helps out his offense to start this drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Sends it back in motion. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Turns it upfield. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the number 21 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Yellow Jackets sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems.
Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The handoff. Drag down.
I don't think the defense was expecting a run on that play. Second and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Here's Mensah to throw. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And the Canes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They kick it away on fourth down. He makes the catch at the 10. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost to throw on first. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Pringle. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Driven back.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position, just as they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Again, it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The screen, he's got wheels. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
He's changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for space, it's Pringle. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the back. Throwing, Mensah. Under pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Off play action. On the move. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On the return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Scott. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Follows his block. It's Scott.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Scott. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
NC State to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Wolfpack picked up that last 1st down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Wolfpack! Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. From inside the 15, here's the return. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Maybe some room here. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it. And now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Runs through a tackle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They give it back to him. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36.